Good morning, everyone. Hello, my name is Mitchell Coleman, and I am a recovering alcoholic, and I have your daily reflections for December 9th from the Daily Reflections book, a book of reflections by AA members for AA members, but also this works for life in general, really. This one is based on the 12th step. The 12th step is having had a spiritual awakening as the result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics and to practice this principle in all of our affairs. This one is titled Love with No Price Tag. When the 12th step is seen in its full implication, it is really talking about the kind of love that has no price tag on it. And that comes from 12 Steps, 12 Traditions book, page 106. And it continues. In order for me to start working the 12th step, I had to work on sincerity, honesty, and to learn to act with humility. Carrying the message is a gift of myself, no matter how many years of sobriety I may have accumulated. My dreams can become reality. I solidify my sobriety by sharing what I have received freely. As I look back to that time when I began my recovery, there was already a seed of hope that I could help another drunk pull himself out of his alcoholic mire. My wish to help another drunk is the key to my spiritual health. But I never forget that God acts through me. I am only his instrument. Even if the other person is not ready, there is success because my effort in his behalf has helped me to remain sober and to become stronger. To act, to never grow weary in the 12th step work is the key. If I am capable of laughing today, let me not forget those days when I cried. God reminds me that I can feel compassion. The part that says I had to work with sincerity, honesty, and to act with humility is really important to me because that's one of the reasons I love doing these videos. I really don't hold anything in, and that's how it helps people, I believe, because that's what they're going to see. They're going to see, whoa, I'm not alone. Hey, this guy did it too, and I'm just a stranger, but of course, I'm putting myself on blast on the internet here, all these things that I've done. And it's okay because we're all human beings. And like I always say, we all make mistakes and it is a learning process. We don't learn until we're in an unfamiliar scenario. We don't learn until we're uncomfortable. And that's why all this stuff is very hard. It's lonely. It's difficult. And, I like to share my feelings with it. And I was just reflecting on it today, like, wait, I'm almost 3 years sober now, and I'm still learning things, but I am pretty far beyond all the other stuff that I've went through in like my first year, second year even, because it takes about a couple years really to get a lot of this stuff down to start changing the way we think. And I still made my mistakes. I am not saying I haven't and won't continue to, but the fact is I'm learning with it, and I could already tell from certain experiences, like just talking to people and meeting new people, that I'm not as awkward as I used to be. I'm not as anxious. I'm not as scared. And that's where I realized, wow, this sobriety has worked. And I've went through some very difficult situations like we all do. And the fact that I'm staying sober through it is so important because I now know for sure that is not the key to anything. That is not going to help anything. And there's a friend of mine that even says, like, what did I really do that was more fun drinking than when I wasn't drinking? And some people take this the wrong way, but what she is meaning is like, she doesn't need drinking to have fun, like, did drinking make anything more fun that she already does now? Like, did she acquire new abilities or do new things that she couldn't have done sober that only drinking would have helped with? And you think about it like that, like, no, there really isn't anything, just bad things, or making those things you love doing a little worse. And my wish to help another alcoholic who still suffers, another drunk, is the key to my success because it's a big cycle. Like I've said, it's a big circle, and you work your steps, well, let's go that way for the camera. So it is a big cycle, and you continue working your 12 steps. And just like the 12th step right now we're on, and you continue to do that daily. You live that 12th step. You want to help other people. That doesn't mean you don't start your steps over, but once you complete those steps, you want to, continue to carry this message to the alcoholic who still suffers. And it is absolutely important to not let my ego get in the way and let me think I'm the one doing this. Whether you're an agnostic, you just don't believe in God or something, you must find a higher power. I mean, it's pretty vital, or what's the point of everything? If you don't have a higher power, then you are still stuck in the I'm in charge of everything. And that's just not the case, because even if you're in this situation, you could believe in God or not. If you truly believe that you're the one in charge of everything, then why aren't you fixing it? Why can't you figure it out? That means you're not the one in control, and I'm not pushing religion on anyone. I'm just letting you know that you're just not the one that controls everything, because you would be able to control yourself. And if that's the case, then you're probably gonna not succeed very well, because then you're gonna give up thinking you're the one that's in control. But I never forget that it is God acting through me. This is my higher power acting through me, and this is my life. This is my journey, my own. We're all different. We all have different journeys. I've had so many relapses. I've had so many signs. I'm continuing to have signs that I do believe are from my higher power. I truly believe that. And it's tough, but now I can look at it during these tough times and know that it is my higher power helping me, saying you're on the right path. And that's all I got. You guys just remember, it's one day at a time. Don't give up, and carry this message to other people. We are not so different than other people. We think that what we've done or what we're hiding is something completely unique, and it's not, because we all suffer through it. And that's why it's important for me to do these videos, because I've talked to some people now, like on my YouTube channel, that are from other areas of the world, and they feel a comfortableness of being able to talk to a stranger, which is me. And I totally understand that. And I am here to give my advice and help with whatever situation you may be going through. And that's it. I love you guys. One day at a time. Wish you well. Bye.